Match night here at Old Trafford. Well, we're not at Old Trafford right now. We're in Old Trafford, just at United Stand HQ, heading into the lift, as you can see. There we go. I am there. Close the door. This is it. United against Forest. This is for a place in the final. Well, let's be honest, we are already in the final. United will not cock this up tonight. I've already had a little sneaky peek of what the team will be. It's about an hour and a half before kick-off, so, and on that, I'll come to you when that team is actually released properly. But going off the rumours and what is actually being put out there, United are definitely not going to cut this up, because Ten Hag has done it again. He has gone full strength near enough. And if anyone was in any doubt about anything going wrong tonight, or it being one of them days where, you know, just gets a bit nervy early doors, it ain't happening, people. It ain't happening. United are going through to Wembley. It's time to start looking at them tickets. Time to start getting the coach travel ready. United are off to Wembley to play Newcastle. I'm telling you now. No disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but this game is done and dusted. I just don't see us giving it away. And not this defence now we've defended at home in the league. Barring a catastrophe, United are going out tonight. We're in the final, people. Put it that way. Anyway, I'm just going to go over, get my big coat on, head over to the stadium. I'll see you outside there. Okay, inside and team is strong. I knew it would be. I already found out what the team was. 4 changes from the first leg, which is Shaw, David De Gea, Malacia out, Shaw in, David De Gea out, Heaton in. Obviously Eric's now injured, Fred in, and then Garnacho's in for Rashford. Ten Hag taking no chances. Rashford, Sancho, Martial, all on the bench. Plenty of options for United tonight, and should comfortably get through this game and into the final, and then we can really start a conversation afterwards. But yeah, here we go, game time coming next. I'm a bit windswept to me, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, just got violated by the guy at the doors to get in the stadium, so yeah, I'm gonna sit there, eat my double decker and have my Coke Zero and just think about Wembley for a while. United! Okay, let's sum up that first half. Pretty much United seen the game out, tie out, 3-0 up obviously, strong team. Forest have probably had their best chance, barring Begor said that it's just hit the post before half time. Johnson went through, decent save from Heaton. Shout out to Heaton actually, how he's playing the game, because David De Gea didn't take a leap out of Heaton's book in how he comes off his line, out of his box, and acts as that fifth defender, taking all the pressure off the defence when we need it. That's what De Gea needs to be the keeper to stay at Man United for me. But in terms of this game, not much to really report. It's not been exciting. There hasn't been much penetration from either team. A couple of decent positions, United getting behind down the byline. Crosses that could have been a bit better. Obviously that one then from Casemiro that came into Vegas was probably our best move of the game. Other than that, it's not much more to report apart from United 3-0 up at half time. And you know what? I think most people expected this type of game tonight. So I think we'll take a goal in the second half, maybe get away with a win. I predicted 1-0 at the start of this game anyway, so I'll go with that. Get myself up in some points on our predictor league, so let's see. Don't forget, we have got Rashford, Martial, Sancho, plenty of players on the bench to change this game. Maybe you'll freshen it up at half time and then change the dynamic of the game a bit. We'll see, but yeah, as expected, still going well, still in complete control, and off to Wembley. Well, a semi-finals goal, that was as easiest as I've ever seen. These nights at Old Trafford are just becoming easier and easier and easier. 12 wins in a row at Old Trafford. 12 wins out of 13 in the Cup this season with Ten Hag. Absolutely rock solid. The team selection said everything you needed to know there tonight in terms of how serious he's taking his competition. No nonsense, no messing, no mistakes. Let's get this game won. In the end there, we had the opportunity with half an hour to go to bring substitutions on. Funny enough, substitutions were the ones that made this game actually exciting a little bit because it was getting a bit dull and boring and lacklustre in the final third for us. You could see we had two players in Garnacho and Luke Shaw on the left that hadn't had much game time recently. Took a while for them to warm up. I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right was exceptional again. Anthony industrious as ever and getting better and better. He actually got to the byline today and put a cross in. His little things are coming into his game. We're taking every little bit. Ten Hag is persisting with him, but going off how it changed when Rashford, Martial and Sancho came on, Anthony's going to have competition. I mean, I don't want Sancho to play at number 10. I mean, that was like freestyle football at the end there. I see Martial at 10, Sancho at 10, Sancho at 9, Martial at 9, Bruno on the right, Sancho on the right, Rashford at 9, Rashford at left wing. It was all over the place. And Forest just lost complete control out of their back line when we did that. They integrate football, and you could see Weghorst has his promise, and he has what he has. He has got his strengths. But when you bring Martial on and then you bring Sancho on and Rashford at the same time, there's no way that Forest defence can handle that. The intricate football around that, along with Bruno, then just seemed to flow. The ball moved 20 times quicker, and that's with them two not playing much game time at all recently. So, bodes well to get some more minutes in them legs. And then a selection headache for Saturday against Crystal Palace for Ten Hag. I couldn't tell you who, apart from Rashford on the left, is going to play in that front three now. I think it will be Anthony because Sancho needs easing in. But just having Sancho back as that different option in the second half there, it just fills you with confidence going forward with these fixture pile-ups. Garnacho will learn from that tonight. He got roughed up a bit. He'll go again, like Ten Hag has said many and many a times. You can't be brilliant every single game. You'll learn from your average to poor games, which it was. He had some good moments, Garnacho. He was lively, but he will learn from this and go away. Look what happened when Sancho came on. Look how United look after the ball. How the senior players work it in. He's with a good group of players right now, and what looks like a group of players which is well in tune with the plan that's going on. You could actually see that there was some training ground worked out in there. On that game there, when Sancho, Rashford and Martial came on, it was like they've been working on things. The integration into that front line of them three just changed it all over, like I said. But more importantly was the flexibility of that front three and how they moved across. It was brilliant to see. Fred, past to Fred, coming on. He's got his goal again. Brilliant assist from Rashford. Excellent ball from Bruno over to the back stick, though, in that one. Bruno was my man of the match by far today. I thought he was just on a different level to everyone else. His standards just don't drop. And yeah, you can say he misplaces a pass or two here and there, but his standards of work rate and everything like that and just keeps going. And his fearlessness of when he's even playing bad to actually just keep playing that way. Try that risky ball. But every time he does and it doesn't come off, he goes out, wins it back again. We go again. That's the sort of mentality that Ten Hag has implemented into this team now, and he's getting backed up. I'm loving the form of Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side right now. I never thought I said it, and we've talked about it a few weeks now, but this is a few games in a row now. A player that's turned his career around at Manchester United. He just looks solid at the back defensively, and then going forward, he's actually added another dimension. I can actually see where them Crystal Palace wing days actually were in Wan-Bissaka's game at the moment. It's brilliant to see. I think his link up with Anthony is growing. I really can see a relationship growing there with them two. And it is with the running back and the tracking back that Anthony does alongside Wan-Bissaka. I fear nothing on the right-hand side right now. And Dalot, as good as he's been, has got a real job getting back in this team right now. He doesn't start ahead of Bissaka. I never thought I would say that, but it is. And that is what's happening. The players that come on the bench, off the bench, are taking their chance. It's like when Fred comes on and does what he does. Brilliant. He started tonight, was okay, decent game. But Sancho, Martial and Rashford changed it going forward. That's three more players coming off the bench as an option. Now, like I said, looking ahead to Palace and going forward into a busy period now in February, we obviously have options. We've got more options now with Sabitzer coming in. Brilliant stuff, because Fred did himself the power of good tonight again there. He is a good option, not a starter, but he knows his role in this team. And it's good to have them squad players around, all coming on and playing well. Brilliant stuff.
Bring on Wembley. I think we've got more than enough to beat Newcastle in a final. By the way, last time Newcastle did get to a final, 1999. Who did they play? Manchester United. Let's do the Geordies again in the final, Reds. Come on, let's go. Like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you thought, everybody. Thanks for watching.